Hello everybody, welcome to Dead in Bermuda. This is a survival management game with RPG and adventure elements. Lead a team of 8 survivors from a plane crash, assign them tasks, gain experience, and develop your survival skills, research and craft new items, explore the island, and solve its mysteries. So this game is coming out on, I believe, August 27th. And so this video will be coming on August 27th. What a coincidence, eh? Anyway, this game I've been pretty excited for. I've had my on for quite a while. I'm excited to play it and record it and share with you guys. It is a survival island management game where you control the group of 8 survivors, giving them different tasks, like I said in the description, and basically just try and live. There are various traits and skills and whatnot that goes into it, so it has the RPG elements like that. I'm getting a mildly 60 seconds vibe from it based on just the gameplay, because you don't actually see or do much other than tell other people what to do. So it could be interesting, could be fun. I've played a little bit off camera and I'm actually enjoying it. I know a couple other dudes I know have been playing it are really enjoying it, so we're gonna pop right into a new game. Yeah, we'll just go over my old save. I didn't get too far into it. Really nice art style with this game as well as sound design. The music, really chill, really zen, as kids call it these days. Oh no, the plane's going down. Some sort of volcanic island. What mysteries does it contain? Kind of depressing soundtrack. Like, it's good, but it's kind of bringing me down. I guess it'd be weird if it was like an upbeat island tune with like steel drums and maracas and all that good stuff. So every time you spawn or start a new game, it's the same 8 characters, but everything is randomized in terms of the island conditions, your supplies, everyone's statistics, I believe, all their stats, all their values. Hey, Alejandro. Hey everyone, let's regroup and talk a bit. Alice, thank you everyone for helping making a camp. That's heartwarming to see we are sticking together after that horror that happened. Let's take a moment to introduce ourselves, since we may live together for a while now. I'm Alice, 45. This is my husband, Robert. We come from Montreal. I love hiking, cooking. Pleased to meet you all. Oops, I clicked off the screen. You can call me Bob. Don't know what to say. I like to tinker a bit at home. Oh, and going fishing on Sundays. Okay, thanks. So my name is Alejandro. I'm 32. Yeah, you all know me. I think I was the manager at the holiday resort you're staying in. It was my flight to my first holidays in 10 years. So, yeah. Hi, I'm Dr. Bethany Winters, 28, coming from London. If you need any medical help, come see me. Okay, so we got a doctor. That's pretty convenient. Yuri doesn't talk much, huh? My dad doesn't speak much. Please excuse him. I'm Ilyana, 16. We're coming from a small village in Russia. And Julia married my dad last summer. Hello, everything's already said. Don't expect me to reveal my age, or I should have to silence you forever. Oh, she's gonna be a fun person to deal with. Are we finished? We're wasting precious time. We must organize ourselves. I'm Jacob, and I know how to survive in a hostile environment. I've been preparing myself for this eventuality all my life. Jacob, you seem too confident. While you were all uselessly crying and went around and found a large water tank containing clear water, enough resources to make a fire. You're right, Jacob, but before that I suggest we take a moment of silence in honor of those who did not survive the crash. They will haunt my nights until I leave this world. Really bringing us down, Alejandro. Okay, so when you have discussions with the survivors, the island survivors, the crash survivors, you get results from that discussion. So that conversation gave us 10 wood, 2 stone, 1 tinder, and it increased everyone's depression to 20. That's not good. Depression is something you really need to keep an eye on in this game. Welcome to Bermuda. This is the camp view where you can assign characters to activities they will perform during the day. You can move your mouse left and right to view all the camp. Characters are assigned to action slots. Right now, they are all assigned to the fire camp action slot, which is talk. To move a character, you can either drag and drop him or her on a new slot, or right-click on him or her, and click again on the desired action slot. Okay, first step in the tutorial, move a character from the fire camp to the scavenge plane slot at the plane. And that is to the far left of the camp. One thing I've with this game is I wish you could move with WSD or the arrows, because for those of us with multiple monitors, I keep going off the screen. It's not good. Alejandro, we're gonna go ahead and send you. No, not you, Alejandro. We want you. Come on, over here. Plop him right there. Okay, this character will search the crash site for useful resources, but beware seeing dead passengers' corpses will increase his depression state. There are 5 states in this game: hunger, depression, sickness, injury, and fatigue. If any of them reaches 100%, the related character will die. So if any of those reach it, that's not good. So it's not just like hunger or thirst. It's depression too. Next, move 2 characters on the research slots to the library. That's quite the impressive library we got there. Okay, let's just grab Alice and Bob. There you go, Alice. And Bob. Come on over, Bob. He's dressed for island success with that shirt. These characters will search for new crafting plans. Once the progress gauge reaches 100%, you will discover a new recipe. The efficiency of every task is tied to a specific skill. Every character has different strengths and weaknesses, but for now, move 3 characters to the Explore Jungle slot. And that's over to the right. So we're gonna grab Yuri. We'll send Jacob too. He seems like he knows what he's doing. He's got some branches tied to his head. Good job, Jacob. And we'll send Julia. She's kind of being a bitch. So there you go, Julia. These ones will explore the island. You can select which square to explore by clicking on the jungle and then clicking on the corresponding action in the action wheel. Else they'll explore randomly. Last thing, do now make a fire. To craft new things for your camp, click on the workshop, then choose crafting recipe. Okay. Let's just have them. No, that's not the map I was looking for. Okay, so here's the plane wreck, and I think we can. We'll just have them explore randomly for now. Okay, they'll just set to explore randomly. So right now, basically what we're doing is we're selecting tasks for the day. So what people will do. We're gonna use 10 wood, 2 stone, and 1 tinder to make a firewood. Good. Each crafting recipe consumes resources that you can get by scavenging the plane and the island. To unlock new recipes, you must discover them first with the resource action at the library. You conveniently have the exact amount of resources to craft the fire camp. How convenient! So the crafting will start once you assign characters to craft action. Okay, so we'll grab Ilana and I forgot her name. Ilana, you can go there. Winters. Okay. Oh, she's the doctor. Doctor, give me the news. Okay, looks good. Everyone is assigned to a task. Now let's advance time and see the results of their actions. The game is decomposed into 2 phases of daytime, during which you can freely assign characters to tasks, and 1 phase for the night. Okay, when you are ready, click the next button. So it's going to do like a half a day every time we hit next, and then half a night the 3rd time we hit it. So 2 day, 1 night. And I don't think they can perform actions at night. So we're going to hit next. Let time tick away. Okay, so it's showing us what Alejandro is scavenging from the plane. Looks like he got some tasty food, a nice pillow, a coffee cup. But it does increase his fatigue and his depression, so we probably did see some dead bodies. And I think you can skip all this too, so click the fast forward, but we'll watch it for now. Alright, we finished crafting a recipe for the fire camp. That will definitely help. We managed to make a fireplace with a few rocks and started the fire with wood and a special mushroom called tinder. You can assign characters to the talk action around the fire and lowering the depression. Okay, that's going to be important to remember that. If you need to lower depression, have them sit around the campfire and talk. Good to know. Campfire, lovely. Okay, fatigue up a little bit. It's not bad for half a day. Okay. Research. Okay. Description. We need a shelter to recover from the fatigue we gained by working hard all day under the sun. So we learned a new crafting recipe, which is sleep area. So they researched a new crafting recipe, and from here at the workshop, they can create that crafting recipe. Okay, discover new area. Everyone's fatigue is increasing slightly. I'm not sure what those hearts are. I don't remember. I'll have to check. They might be the relationship between those characters is improving. Maybe by working together. That sounds feasible. That's the basics. Have you noticed how the time passed and the results of your character's actions? You should have discovered a new crafting recipe, scavenged enough resources to craft it. Select a new available recipe in the workshop and click OK. Okay, so we'll head over to the workshop. New crafting recipe, sleeping area, pillow, 5 rope, 10 wood. Great, crafting is important in the game, as it will add new possibilities of actions within camp, so don't forget it. You should have picked up some food for tonight in the plane, so this won't be a problem for today. You also have some fruits that you can convert into water supplies. Click on the water tank, check your water supplies, and convert some fruit into water. Okay, water tank is over here. Check water supplies. Alright, so this is the huge water tank that Jacob was able to find. Huge water tank you found on the beach, not far from your wrecking spots, containing all your clear water. Each character consumes 1 supply per day. We have 8 characters with 50 waters remaining, so what, that's 8 days? Because 8 times 8 is 48, so it's 8 days with like 2 water supplies left over. We're going to convert 1 fruit into 3 to 5, okay. Do they want us to convert all the fruit? Water is very important. If supplies reach 0, it's game over. One can't survive without water very long. No, they cannot. So let's make good use of those fruits. Your characters are a bit depressed right now. You can lower depression by making them talk around the fire camp. Okay. Move at least 2 characters to the fire camp. I wish there was like a hotkey you could hit to just move all of them to fire camp, because otherwise you gotta go back and forth. Grab all 8 of them. Oh, they want you to do 2. Okay. Just 2. That's fine. You can lower the states of your characters by different means. One of the more direct approaches is to use special items for an instant effect. In order to do that, click on the character and then use on the use item. Okay, so we're gonna use a coffee cup on. I wish I could click and drag the screen too. Alright, click on Alice. We're gonna use an item. We're gonna give her some coffee. That'll minus 10 depression and fatigue. Okay, there we go. So her fatigue is now 4, depression is now 10. Don't forget to use your special items. They'll make your life many times easier, and they're available to everyone. You've also discovered a new area of the island. Let's see what's there. Okay, so head over to the map. Click on the island to visit the new area. When you send your characters exploring the island, you unlock new areas that can be visited at any time. On each square, there's an object, and their locations are randomized on each new game. You can freely interact with the object. It doesn't pass time, but instead you have a chance to be attacked by a nasty beast, depending on how stealthy the chosen character is. When you are finished with the object, go back to the camp and click on next. Okay, so we got a wooden crate. Let's go ahead and inspect it. As well as, yeah, so it can have valuables, or it can be the lair of a strange animal with pointy teeth. Let's go ahead and search it. And Yuri has the highest scavenging skill, so let's go ahead and use him. Oh crap. Oh, what the hell is that thing? Okay, well his stealth wasn't that high, so I should have checked that first. You pry the crate open and search for something useful. 2 coffee cups, 1 spice, 4 medicinal plants, 1 chocolate box. Okay, well, let's head back to camp. Okay, go back to camp, click next when ready. So he's still scavenging the plane, okay. There's a lot of stuff on there. Got some fruit, got some food. Axe, his depression's not doing so hot, so maybe we should move him back to camp soon. They're gonna go ahead and craft a sleeping area for tonight. Fantastic. Oh, they automatically just talk. Okay, that was a little creepy. It sounded like it sounded like they're just speaking in tongues, like they're possessed. Okay, new trait discovered. Positive mind. So her new effect is depression decreases faster by 1.5 times. That's pretty awesome. Good job, Alice. Okay, +1 exploration. New area discovered. And all their fatigue is going to go up. But luckily, it's the end of the day, so they should be able to all just sleep on it. Alright. Okay, so at night they all go back. Fantastic. That saves me a lot of time. Okay, good work, everyone. I know it's hard, but we managed to scavenge some food in that damned plane. I'm sure there is more if we continue to search the plane. but it will only last for a few days. After that, we'll be on our own. Anyone know how to hunt? I'm sure Jacob does. There he is. But not with my bare hands. We'll need to find or craft some tools. Let's share the food we found right now. We should ration our daily meals and water too. An average man dies only after 3 days without water. A frightening thought indeed. Don't worry, we can make juice out of fruit. The island is covered in jungle. We'll find plenty. That was a very good idea you had today, Lana. We'll need plenty of those if we want to survive until help comes. She's the positive one, huh? What help? God damn it, Julia. Ah, I know I'm supposed to hate you, but I do already. ... We should at least try to reach the jungle. Maybe someone lives here. Yep, and if we find a big tiger, we're dead. Jesus Christ, Julia, shut the fuck up. Lipsies. Well, tomorrow's another day. Good night, everyone. Good night, Alice. Okay. Looks like everyone's hunger went up a little bit. Each night, or almost, your characters will chat with each other. There are conditions to trigger these dialogues and randomized elements, so you won't have the same dialogues each new game. Well, that's good at least. You must now share the food between your characters. Each food has some nutritious value, and perishable food has a chance to degrade each night, so choose well. Drag and drop meals on your characters, and click next when everyone is fed. Okay, so looks like... Okay, we don't have much. Let's just go ahead and use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Everyone's hunger's down 10%, or 0% I should say. Oh wait, fruit too. Oh, but these are non-perishable. Okay, so we'll keep the fruit in case we gotta convert it into water. Hit next. Okay, a night in Bermuda. So this is what happens at night. Fire intensity goes down 21% with 79% remaining. Water supplies down 8 with 54 remaining. 2 out of 4 of your tasty meals have degraded into meal. 2 out of 3 of your meals have degraded into barely edible stuff. Alejandro is really depressed and sleepy. And everyone else is just depressed and sleepy and tired. So Alejandro could really use some talking to. He's too depressed. He's been searching that plane. Did you notice perishable food has a chance of deteriorating each night? Tasty meals degrade in the meals, which degrade in the barely edible stuff, which finally turns into rotten food. Also, your fire decreased in intensity. When it drops to 0%, you lose your fire. You can craft it again if you have the resources, but they're very scarce on the island. To avoid that, feed your fire every day. Okay, so we gotta make sure our fire does not go out. I've watched enough Survivor Man to know if you have, once you think you have enough wood, double it, and then double that. Click on the fire camp and check your fire intensity. Feed it with some wood. Intensity 79%. Convert 1 into 10 to 20% fire intensity. Okay. Let's just go ahead and bump it up to 100%. And we got 10 wood left. When assigning more than one character to a task, its efficiency depends on each character's skill and relationship. The relationship will also progress, but there's a slight chance they will argue instead. Each action is tied to one or several skills, and these progress automatically every time they're used. When enough progress is made on his skill, a character will level up, gain a bonus skill to be distributed freely amongst his skills. Good luck and have fun. Okay, so it looks like that's it for the tutorial. It's just dumping us straight into the game. Alright. Okay, explore around the camp, reach the jungle. Oh man, it's weird that I'm a little nervous about this game. Just cause I'm just worried I won't be able to do well in it. Hey Alejandro, you are a depressed man. We're gonna take you back. Have you kinda sit around the fire. Bob, you got plain duty, buddy. Sorry. Let's see, Alice is fine, right? Yeah. So maybe we should have her explore. Like, he is injured. Who's got the most fatigue? Okay, Juliet, we'll take you back. We'll have you hang out the fire with Alejandro. Just talk. Alice, you're on exploring duty. Alright, let's check out their skills. These are stats and skills. Okay, so here's a better way to see it all instead of having to scroll around. Okay, good. Skills. Physical strength. Okay, wow. God damn, this thing is really intensive. Strength, mental utility, food. Interesting. Okay, so this is something I'm gonna have to crawl through and figure out. We do have a new area discovered, do we not? Okay, fisherman's basket. Let's go ahead and inspect that. Your nose is bleeding because of the smell, whatever is in there. So it's probably something rotten, but I'm thinking if it's like rotting fish, we can use that for bait. Okay, we want someone with decent stealth, but her scavenge isn't great. She has 36. Alright, we'll use Jacob. Okay. Successful stealth. Okay, we managed to loot something from the fisherman's baskets. We got a basket, fresh fish, fish bait. Nice. Alright, back to camp. Okay, they should be good to explore. The fatigue's getting a little high on the depression. Let's see, do I want them to craft anything? Oh, it's only 24% done, okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and just have them do it. So, Bob's gonna scavenge the plane, that's gonna increase his fatigue and depression. Got a little bit of food, and a little bit of wood. Wood's great, we definitely need wood to continuously feed the fire. Their fatigue is up. I thought their fatigue would have gone down overnight, but I guess not. Okay, new trait discovered. Other characters' opinions of me increases slower. Yeah, well, gee, maybe you shouldn't try not being a bitch. Ah, she's gonna be a problem. Can we just eat her? Can we just... Oh, I wonder if you can resort to cannibalism in this game. It'd be funny if you just do that immediately. Just instantly. Yeah, sorry. We're gonna eat you. Alright. So there we are, done with, halfway done with day 2. We're just gonna skip the next day. I think we should be good. Let's just go to nighttime. Got some meals, a little bit of barely edible stuff. Painkiller, good. Chocolate. Let's see if they can finish crafting the sleeping area. Ah, oh, come on! 93%, so close. Okay, but their fatigue is really high up. So they're probably gonna have to rest. Their depression's back down to 0, and their fatigue's doing pretty well. Alejandro is charismatic. Other characters' opinions of him increases 2 times faster. Oh, but their relationship. Oh, whatever. It's Julia. No one cares about her relationships. New area discovered. Yeah, their fatigue's getting up there. And their relationship took a dive. Not great. How was your day, Jacob? Quite well, madam. Thanks for asking. I never seem to run into you during the day. That's because one must be stealthy when walking around a jungle filled with dangerous beasts. You think the jungle is a threat to us? Sure, madam. We can't rely on anything or anyone other than ourselves now. At least we can count everyone in this little group of survivors. Or can we? His mouth flapping away just looked funny. Are you certain of that? Well, there's this Yuri. I don't trust him. He looks like a thug. I'm sure he was in the Soviet army. Well, okay. My thoughts exactly. KGB agents are everywhere, madam. Despite what our government says, the war is still on. Okay, apparently this isn't modern. This is going on at least pre-1991. And I didn't really get a good look at the plane. Maybe it's some sort of Beechcraft. I'm not sure. You frightening thought? I'll keep both eyes open. So discussion results. Okay, Jacob and Alice like each other. Alice is not like Yuri. Alright, depression is up. Okay. Let's get rid of this very edible stuff before it just goes to waste. They'll give 1 to 5%. Okay, and he's got 13%, 14%, 15%. As long as I can get people under 10%, then we should be good. I'm sure I'll learn more things, like what's the best path to doing this and what are the best options eventually. Okay, night in Bermuda. Fire intensity went down 29%, water supplies went down 8. Okay, food. Very depressed, very tired. Okay, yeah. They need to rest. Alright, well that's probably for this first episode of Dead in Bermuda, guys. And we're still alive in Bermuda, so that's a good sign. I'll see you guys next time for another episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed and want to see more of this in the future. And if you guys have any questions or ideas or comments about the video, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you next time. Thank you all so much for watching, and a quick shout out to my patrons, Click, Burt Macklin FBI, The New Warden, D-Pay, and Tiny Pirate. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if anyone else is interested in supporting the channel, you can visit patreon.com/ctop. Thanks for watching.